All right, today we're diving into something really powerful. We're unpacking an absolutely unforgettable message from the late Chadwick Boseman on finding your true path. It's all about how our greatest struggles, our biggest failures, can actually reveal our deepest purpose, and why that's a completely different thing than just having a job. Let's get into it.
So right off the bat, he hits us with this idea that feels, well, kind of backward, right? I mean, everything in our culture tells us to avoid getting knocked down at all costs. But Boseman turns that on its head. He says it's not the end, it's the beginning. It's that moment of impact where you're finally forced to ask, okay, what's actually worth fighting for? And that really is the big question here, isn't it? It just doesn't seem to make sense. How on earth can something as painful as defeat be the very thing that sets you on the right path? How can a major setback actually be the first real step forward? Well, to answer that, we have to completely reframe how we think about hardship. Which brings us to our first big idea, understanding that pain actually has a purpose. It's not just random suffering, it's a catalyst for something more. The key word there is activate. See, the idea isn't that a struggle creates your purpose out of thin air. No, it's that it awakens something that's already deep inside of you. It's like a switch that was always there, just waiting for adversity to flip it on and light up the path you were meant to be on all along.
So, okay, once that purpose gets activated, you've got to learn how to recognize it. And this leads us to a really critical distinction, the difference between just having a job and finding your true north. You know, this is a choice we all face at some point, right? When we're graduating or changing careers or just at a major crossroads. And the advice here is pretty radical. Don't just hunt for a job. Hunt for your purpose. Because a job is what you do, but your purpose is who you are. Let's really break that down. A job or a career? That's usually just the next step, right? It's one specific discipline. But your purpose? That's so much bigger. It's an essential piece of you that cuts across everything you do. It's not just about what you're doing, it's the fundamental reason why you are here. And let's be super clear on this definition of purpose. We're not talking about a simple goal or an ambition. This is your specific assignment for being on this planet at this exact moment in history. Your very existence is intertwined with the things you were put here to fulfill. Now, this next thought is actually incredibly comforting. It's the idea that this path, this purpose, it isn't something you have to invent out of thin air. It's actually part of a much larger plan that was meant specifically for you. Boseman really grounds this idea in this powerful quote. And the message is just one of deep, deep reassurance that even when things feel like total chaos, there is a plan. And most importantly, it's a good plan. It's designed to give you hope and a future, not to tear you down. And if you believe that, it causes this massive mindset shift. If there's a plan for you, then the struggles you face can't just be random roadblocks. They have to be part of the plan itself. They're the essential ingredients needed to shape you and prepare you for your purpose. This leads to such a powerful conclusion. If your struggles are just shaping you for something that is truly meant for you, then ultimately, nothing can stop it. Obstacles will literally get out of your way. The right doors will swing open. So, if you accept that there's a purpose for you, and that struggles are just part of that journey, you're left with a choice. You can take the easy path, or you can take the path of meaning. And the advice is crystal clear. Take the harder way. The sequence here is so important. First, you choose that more difficult path. Then, you're probably gonna face more failure, especially at the beginning. But that third step, that's the payoff. That's where you find a deeper sense of meaning and a victory that truly matters. And that really is the ultimate promise here. Sure, the easy road might offer some immediate comfort, but it's that more challenging, purpose-driven path that leads to a life without regret. That's a powerful thing to hold on to when you're facing a tough decision. So what do we do with all of this wisdom? It all comes down to one final, empowering call to action. How do you actually walk this path, day by day? And here it is, the final charge. It's a call to not just endure your journey, but to fully embrace it. To press on with pride for the struggles you've overcome, to press on with clarity in your purpose, and to be grateful for the entire process that has shaped you into who you are. So we're gonna end by turning this question back to you. And it's not just something to think about for a minute, it's something to really live with.
As you look at the challenges you've faced and the ones you're facing right now, just consider this. What is the unique purpose that all of this is shaping you for?
If you were inspired with this explainer, we'd love it if you'd like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Be Thankful. And feel free to share this as well with anyone who you think might need to hear it. Thank you, and God bless.